Welcome to another Doodle Duel!
I'm Miss V.
And I'm Miss C. In today's challenge, we'll be doing a Father's Day card comic. Dads are super funny and tend to tell lots of silly jokes, so our cards will be based around punny dad jokes.
We found some funny dad jokes and then put our own spin on them and made them into comic cards.
My joke is, what do you call a dog that can do magic? A labracadabrador. To finish it off for Father's Day, I added, Abracadabra, you're the best dad. Duh!
For my card, I am using the joke, why did the crab never share? Because he's shellfish. You know who's never selfish? You. Thank you, Dad, for all you do. I start off by sketching out little crabs, a dad and a child crab. The older crab is not sharing, but then does. I want to keep my crabs cartoon-like, but reference real ones to make sure that they still look like crabs.
In my little comic, I planned out 3 panels to tell my joke. The 2 characters are the dad Labrador and a puppy Labrador. The first panel, the dad is telling his kid the start of his joke. In the second panel, he gives a payoff, and magically, the puppy Labrador becomes a magician. Finally, in the third panel, the puppy Labrador casts magic on the dad Labrador to become the best dad, and they hug. Throughout this comic, I also wanted to keep the Labrador characters more cartoony and simplified.
This is a more simple drawing, so I quickly do liner and add color. I keep textures in mind, as crabs have bumps on their bodies, so I use a texture brush to mimic that.
In coloring, I kept it more straightforward by only using more flat colors and blocking in shapes for the shadows. In the second and third panels, I used 3 different brushes in Procreate under the Luminance section. The brushes I used were Light Pen, Bokeh Lights, and Glimmer. I also drew the magical looking particles on a separate layer and set it to add under layer mode to make it look brighter. This helped push the idea that the little puppy Labrador now has magic swirling all around them. Lastly, I added quick background. The last few steps were to just turn the background green and add little shadow circles below them to make dogs look less like they are floating and are actually standing on the floor.
Lastly, I add a quick background of sand and water.
And we're done!
Miss C, your card is so cute. I love the dogs. They're adorable.
Miss V, your dad crab is really sweet. I'm glad they don't feel so crabby anymore.
Which one do you guys think should win this challenge?
Let us know.
You can also show us your Father's Day cards by having your parents submit your art to us at media@teenprimetime.org. Please include the project title, student's first name, grade, and school. The selected artwork will be highlighted on Teen Primetime's website and YouTube channel. We hope your dads like their cards.
See ya. Oh, and before we forget,
Keep doodling!